Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another installment of possibly my most popular series ever on this channel, Inside the Dressing Room. And today, as you probably could tell from the title, we're going to Zara. So let's talk about Zara. Zara, the brand, was founded in Spain in the 1970s. It is now located in over 96 countries with almost 3,000 stores. Zara sells women's, men's, and children's clothing, along with accessories, beauty, swimwear, and shoes. When I personally think of Zara, I think of like high couture dupes, kind of. They're undoubtedly a fast fashion company, but I've always kind of held them on this like pedestal above other similar fast fashion companies like H&M. When I used to work in corporate, when I worked my corporate job, a like humongous portion of my closet was from Zara. I just really love their elevated basics, and all of their takes on various trends always felt more adult and couture to me for some reason. But let's be clear, they also sell tons of trends and micro trends, and they have all of the hallmarks of a typical fast fashion company. Couldn't think of the word company there for a second. It's actually been a few years since I've stepped foot into a physical Zara. We went into a Zara in Austria a couple years ago when we were there on our honeymoon, just to pick up some clothing that we forgot to pack. So I know they're obviously, as I also just said in the intro, an international brand, and so I'm hoping that, I know I have a lot of international viewers, this is a more accessible experience for you. I'd also really be curious after this video is over to hear how your experience of Zara differs from what I'm about to see here in Southern California. I remember when we went to the Zara in Vienna, I felt like it was extremely similar, and it's like almost one of those slightly comforting, slightly eerie facts of like any massive retailer that like all stores are the same. But I know when I did my H&M video, a lot of my European viewers said that our H&Ms were very different from their H&M. So I am curious to hear your thoughts on this. I'm not really looking for anything specific to purchase today. I'm more so just like interested to see sort of what's going on in there. I've also personally gone up several sizes since the last time I shopped in person at Zara. So I'm interested to see like what their size range is like in person. Speaking of size, here are my measurements. Typically I order my clothes online using size charts available to me online. So that's why shopping in stores is always very much like you must try things on scenario, as we have found through this series. Typically I'm wearing like, I would say on average a size extra large or a size 12. But again, that's like extremely dependent on the item of clothing. I tried looking up just kind of like a generic size chart on the Zara website before I started this video, just to like get an idea of what I should be grabbing when I go into the store. And I couldn't find anything. They only had like item measurements, like item to item, and not like, if your body is this size, you'll be at this size. It's like, this shirt is so many inches across. And I'm like, okay, well, I was looking for something a little bit more generic, but either way, we're going in a little bit blind size-wise. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see, excited to go to the mall. I haven't been in a while. I'm excited to see what they got going on in there. So, excuse me, without further ado, let's go to the mall today. Any Robin Sparkles fans? Anyway, let's go. Okay, voiceover Rachel here, aka Rachel who's in the car 10 minutes after leaving Zara. Hi. So obviously I'm at the Zara in the winter, and as a result of it being a fast fashion company that focuses on, I think, trends and micro trends, we're seeing a lot of winter stuff. I think that's obviously appropriate. The overall color scheme is black, gray, white, and maybe like red, maroon, because we're coming out of the holiday season. And as I'm looking around, I want to make sure that I'm pulling pieces from each section of the store, so that is what I'm trying to do. I also wanted to get a range of dresses, shirts, bottoms, stuff like that. So hopefully you guys like what you see. Now let's go to the dressing room. All right, y'all, I just got into the dressing room. Sorry if the music is so loud. I got two dresses, one dress in two sizes because I wasn't sure if I was a large or an extra large. One pair of jeans in the biggest size I could find, which is a 42, which I was at first like, whoa, that's awesome. Then I realized that's a European 42, which I believe is a US 10. Yes, I got a blazer and I got two tops, and I also got another pair of bottoms. I don't remember if I said that. So I think I'm gonna start with the dresses. I got one fancy dress and one more like workwear dress. I got the fancy dress in a size large. It was the biggest size they had. By the way, everything only went up to an XL, and that size 10 pair of jeans, I had to hunt for that as the biggest size. Let's try the fancy dress first. Wait, this is so pretty. Ignore my socks, please. The first thing I tried on was this buckled velvet midi dress. It was $49.90, and this is a size large. It's this like velour. Okay, the cutouts are giving trendy, but otherwise this silhouette is giving like classic. This is the large. I feel like it fits really well. I love this little detail, although I'm thinking this would be a dry clean only thing, which I try not to buy dry clean only things because I hate going to the dry cleaner. This says again a size large and I think it fits perfectly. I was able to zip it up on my own. I still like the Zara fashion. I'm still into it. Even though it's been a while since I've been here. This is really cute. I'm excited to try this on. I guess I'll start with a size large because that does seem to be my size in dresses. I thought it would be too tight here, this dress, but it's really not. Oh, this is so sexy. I wish I had somewhere to wear this. But we can all just enjoy it here in this moment. This is the midi shirt dress. It's $69.90. Okay, here I am in the size large of this dress, and it fits, but it's a little like awkward fitting in the hips. It's hard to see in this light, but it's not like it's too tight or it doesn't fit. It's just like lays awkwardly in a way I probably wouldn't wear it. The top fits perfectly, such is the life of a pear-shaped woman. I am going to try the XL on just to see if I like the lay of it better. Also, this belt, you know, is a belt, so it has different belt holes. To get it on the belt hole that fits most comfortably around my waist, I can't tuck it in the end into the belt loop, which I feel like is kind of an awkward look. It's cute, it's okay. I wouldn't buy it at this size though. So I'm interested to see if the XL is too big or just right. Okay, the XL is where it's at. This fits me exactly how I would want to. There's no awkward pulling of the fabric. If I want to, I can tuck that belt loop in. I could even tighten this one more and it would be fine. See, voila, that looks so much cleaner. Oh, this is great. And it's not even too big in the, it's a little big. It's a little big in this, like the area between my chest and the armpit, but honestly, it's really not too big in a noticeable way. This fits me exactly how I'd want to. It's so crazy how the large fit me perfectly in the fancy dress, but the XL fits me better in this dress. It goes to show you really have to try these things on, and it is an item by item size differential, but I think we've found that to be the case at almost every store in the series, haven't we, people? Anyway, I really like this. It's cute. If I was working, I would definitely buy this as like a go-to work dress. Very appropriate, cute. I like it a lot. Okay, next I'm going to try on a pant shirt and maybe the blazer combo. Another work appropriate option. Yeah, I think I'm going to try all three on at once next. This outfit is the high-waisted belted pants. They're $47.90. This is in a size XL. I paired that with the contrast collar crepe shirt for $45.90 in a size large. Okay, this is very interesting. The pants and the shirt both fit. The shirt is a large, the pants are an XL. These are the largest size trousers they have. Everything fit, everything buttoned, everything got on just fine, but I would say both are like on the edge of fitting me. Like the pants are not like uncomfortably tight, but they are doing that pulling thing that the large dress was doing. Again, it might be hard to see in the light, but just kind of an unflattering crotch area. It's kind of a bummer because I actually was thinking about getting trousers, but obviously I would definitely size up 1 or 2 sizes, and I can't. Same with the shirt. The shirt seems like it fits fine, but if I go like that, the buttons kind of pull a little bit, just in a way that like I would just want 1 size up. I'm also not super crazy about the style of this shirt. I feel like it looks cuter on the hanger than it does in person, but it also feels cheap. I have a blazer to go over this, so let's put that on real quick. This is the blazer with rolled up sleeves for $69.90. I swear to God, that's what it's called. The blazer with rolled up sleeves. Why is this whole outfit giving corporate lady who just like only kind of barely knows her size? This is a large. I used to wear medium, so I thought a large would be right, but the arms are clearly too tight. Are we seeing this, people? And yet it's too long. I don't like the length of it. It might be intentional. I'm sure it is, but I wouldn't want to size up. Does that mean it would be longer? I would hate that. I don't know. I'm also like hot in this whole outfit because of whatever all this material is. No wonder I was getting kind of hot and the material felt weird. This shirt, by the way, is 100% polyester. This is kind of a massive fail for me, if I'm being honest. But okay, I have a jeans and a sweater to still try on. And I'm interested. I'm trying to stay open. I'm definitely so aware that I may not fit into those jeans, but we're gonna try. These are the mid-waist baggy jeans ZW collection for $49.90. Obviously, I didn't know this at the time because the largest size I could find in store was a size 10, but on the website it goes up to a size 12. It also says this item runs large. So I feel like if it runs large and it was that tight on me, I mean, I did get it buttoned, but I could not get it zipped. So I feel like I would be a 14 maybe. Which they don't have. Not that like every single brand needs to have plus sizing, but it is interesting, right? Like I was about to say the average American woman is a size 14, which I believe is still true. But also this is an international brand, and I know Americans are slightly larger maybe than the average of other countries. My point is, I kind of liked the idea of these jeans, but I would never be able to wear them. or find my size anyway. On top, this is the basic buttoned knit sweater for $39.90. Okay, well, obviously I could not zip the jeans, but that's kind of what I expected, right? Like, they're a size 10 and I'm like a 12 or 14. I'm not kidding, I looked at every single pile of jeans and this was the biggest size I could find, and they were the stretchiest looking pair. So, really not much more to say about that. Can't even tell you about the rest of my hair. I like the legs, but like they just don't fit. So sweater's cute. It's extremely thin, but I live in Southern California, so like personally, this is a perfect sweater for me. I love this detail. I love the mock turtleneck, or the turtleneck. I guess it's not really a mock neck, it's a true turtleneck. I like the color. I mean, I picked it out, but I like it. I would say the sweater and the dresses were wins. So I guess there's that. I don't know, you guys, but I gotta get out of these pants. That's what I do know. Okay, so that was my experience in Zara. I just left. I did end up buying a couple of things. None of the things I tried on. But in real time, I'm about to go to the East Coast next week, and I wanted like a bitchy, gigantic scarf because those were popping up all over my Pinterest, and I just wanted one, and they were selling them. $50 fucking for this scarf, but I did really want it. And then I also bought my son some cold weather clothes for similar reasons. Also, the kids' clothes were really cute. I never actually looked at Zara kids' clothes in person before, but also very expensive. Like this pair of little boy pants for 6 to 9 months was like $26, which I'm sorry, like that just seems like a lot of money. I mean, I bought it, but you know, like this little sweater onesie that I bought him, $23. I don't know, for kids clothes, obviously those prices aren't really that big, but it does seem expensive. So anyway, that's what I actually bought. Here's my overall takeaway. I think if you're a straight size or petite woman, obviously I cannot speak to the male experience at the store, for I am but a woman, then this is a great option for professional workwear or party dresses. I liked a lot of the party dresses that I saw, and the one that I tried on was great. Obviously, each item had its own sets of pros and cons, which is why I always encourage people to try things on. But overall, for a fast fashion company, I still really like the style. It holds up to my memory of what Zara is, and I liked it a lot. Obviously, Zara is a fast fashion company. It has all of the hallmarks of a fast fashion company, throwing up trends, bringing out new clothes all the time, being very seasonal, etc., etc. And there is obviously a massive environmental and social negative impact of fast fashion on like the world. That being said, there's no such thing as ethical consumption under capitalism, and times are tough. So I understand looking for cheaper options to high quality clothing. Zara is an interesting conundrum for me because I think that is the case for some items they sell, but on the other side of things, I think not all of their clothing is like more high quality than something you would find in like an H&M or a Forever 21, which to me are just like slightly below the level in terms of like style. That being said, Zara is like twice the price of those. So even though they are still a fast fashion company that makes cheap clothing like quickly, I think because they have this more like elevated brand, they feel like they can price their items higher. I don't actually know. This is all guesswork on my behalf, but it is obviously significantly more expensive than H&M. Like those prices were honestly a little bit shocking. And even the money that I did spend on my one scarf and my 3 items for my son, I spent like a good near $100 on that, which is a lot of money for what I bought for a fast fashion company. You know what I mean? Like if Zara is really like being a leader in sustainability and ethicality for fast fashion brands, then maybe the higher prices are justified, but it does not seem like that is the case. So I think you're a tiny bit paying for the brand, which for me, the brand name Zara is highly recognizable, and I can see how that would be the case completely. Either way, what a very interesting experience. I love you oh so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.